Okay, so here's another video. Um, just basically to show you some more functionality, some more tricks you can do um, within Access. So I'm going to do what I want to do is demonstrate wildcard search. I had done this in class, but I also wanted to kind of put this out there so you can actually see it as well. All right. So what a wildcard search is, you can look for um, match I guess a piece or a some segment of a string of data. You just look for a particular match, and it'll go through all of all the fields of a particular type, and will return the results based upon what how you frame your query. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use the item description for our demo here. All right. So I'm going to create a query. Okay, and I am going to use item description. Close this, and we will take everything because it's easy. Okay. All right. So real simple query. If I run this is a select query. If I run this, it returns me no qualification. It returns me, every row that's in that table. All right. We'll just double click this, make this bigger. Okay. Just a little bit bigger. Okay. So, but what you can do is what the wildcard search is designed to do is give you the ability to search through fields and look for stuff. So what we'll do is we'll use the primary description. All right, and what we're going to want to do is we're going to say, let me find everything that begins with the letters C. Real simple. All right. So the command for this is going to be like. All right, you use like. So like actually is how you define a pattern, and then you actually define the pattern. All right. So what we want to do is we'll say quote C star quote. Let's see what this returns. Okay. 375 items begin with the letter C. The primary description begins with the letter C. All right. Because if we look at how this is structured, this is a pattern. So you're describing a pattern. So the pattern is give us everything that begins with C, and then we use the star as a wildcard. All right. So it's a like, and then a particular pattern you want to match against. If we want to see everything that began with CA, all right. So we've reduced that down. There's only 77. All right. And you can do as many, basically as many characters as you've got out here. All right. So you could do like, we can come back with it. Cabela. So CABELLA. I'll run that. Just one. Okay. So, and you can also, with this, so it's not just simply one way. So we can actually come back here and we can actually say we want something that ends, see if there's anything that ends with the letter A. And the way we would do that would be a star. Oh, let me get that right. Like double quote, star, A. A, close double quote. So let's see if there's anything out here that in the primary description that the last character is A. And actually there is primary description. So we've got 14 records that actually have that will end that the primary description will end with the letter A, and so on and so forth. What you can also do, this is kind of the third variant of this. Third variant is you can actually say star put a string between two asterisks. Okay, so the way we read this is it's double quote asterisk A asterisk double quote. Actually, we'll look for AA. I don't know if there's any AA out there, but we'll know in a second. All right. So I'm going to click run it, and actually there are two. All right, the Energizer AA. So what it is, it went through all those records, all 4,000 records, and found anything that matched that pattern. Okay. Now the other thing I want to show you just within this, since we're just running queries here, is we have a show form here, or a show line. All right, and you see everything that we've got right now is clicked. All right, so what that means is it'll return it and it'll show it. Okay, but we don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, we can actually suppress the display of the column. So if we take, for example, we'll take the secondary and brand name descriptions off, and we'll look for everything and has an AA in it in the primary description. We'll run it. So it actually processed those. It actually had looked at them, but what it would do is by unclicking the tag here, the show box, it will not display. And just to show that it will process it, even though you don't show it, it'll process it. So here's our qualifier. We're going to do it like AA. Right? It doesn't show it, but it's out there. Right? But it did see it. It did process it. Okay. So this is, as I said, a real quick overview of basically searches, and so you can kind of play around with this a little bit and get comfortable with it. All right. That is it.